Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to some more of my Let's Play of The Witcher 3.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saved off. You're gonna see the corner again. Well, this corner anyway.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work
Floating
in the
mug.
where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
All of a sudden, I'm really suspicious of this guy.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
That is bad.
Till next time, Master.
Because if she knows where... Well, she wouldn't know that Triss stayed.
The black ones are chasing gorillas.
She just... So we could lose the murderer. Theoretically. Looks like the fastest way to get there is going to here.
Oh, fuck.
Ate at a kingfisher.
So many guards, though? Jeez. This guy might be a changeling.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Another glitch? That's awkward.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Belitane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Guards! Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests. He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'll break your bones!
Oh, come on.
Eat dirt!
Really? Like, I wish I could interact with doors. It's so dumb that I can't.
Die, mutants!
Why isn't that guy attacking?
Ow! Eat dirt!
I missed something.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I'm starting to think this is a doppelganger.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination will be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, obviously, I didn't have a chance. Potentially could have shot him, I guess, but it doesn't strike me as something which would have changed anything. And it would have been a really hard shot. But he is definitely striking me as either he's a doppelganger or he's someone who can turn invisible. Something that can turn invisible rather than someone, I guess, would be a more correct term. Ragnar Rogue, like Ragnarok, maybe.
Baptism of fire.
But yeah, this guy's obviously a serial killer. It's funny, he's following the serial killer pattern too. Just escalating more and more quickly.
Woo!
Aha! That's not where I want to go.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
How upstairs?
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga dragging now.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Just can't listen to any more of this shit.
No one's forcing you to, mutant.
Oh!
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Wow, a lot of potential loot. That— oh, his body's gone. That doesn't explain how he just disappeared, though. Unless his body literally just disappeared right then and there, but Geralt made no notice of it. And that strikes me as something that the game would just automatically do. And if that's not the case, then that's broken.
Jolly. This life.
Well, another freak.
Okay.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Oi, beware the gutters.
At least they increase the stamina recharge outside of combat, otherwise this would be a real pain.
Elven blood, eh?
Life, you gotta take risks.
Oh, wait.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
These both sound really good. But yeah.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Yes, Geralt?
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human...
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Farewell.
Geralt?
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite...
Say no more. Get well soon.
Okay. That's the deadly plot. Actually, isn't the... I'm not thrilled about this, but yeah, we're gonna do it, and maybe I can get her out. Cause I'm not planning on killing her. If I can get her up to, hopefully, if I take her up to Kaer Morhen, she doesn't like fight Triss. That would suck. We'll see what happens. Although I probably should... I need to sell my stuff. That's the big thing. It's such a pain to sell stuff. I guess we'll go ahead and drop stuff off and then go sell stuff.
A killer prowls the city. You're not scared, are you? Your son, just.
Oh, Dandelion's here. Okay. What was it again? Space. I don't need these anymore because the quest is done. Do I not have a steel sword equipped? I had a blunt sword equipped. Not sure why.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl.
How'd you and Priscilla meet?
Huh. It was at the court of Duke Harold, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the fight.
Who won?
I don't remember.
She did.
Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Well, that's a no, but at the same time, yes.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I plan to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
See you, Dandelion.
Okay, we don't have time. Should probably be wrapping it up. Okay.
Fancy a hot back to my place.
Hey, you.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through, son, when inflation hit and
Yeah.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
That's interesting, though. Dopplers
those
take
bigots
them.
haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
That's interesting, though. Anyway, I need this junk. And those boots are actually better. Yeah, we'll head to this shopkeep, who should hopefully have money by now. Additional armor piercing and additional resistances. Yep. I've got lots of stuff to sell.
Shouldn't let that refuse into town with
Open up.
Hopefully they pick that up, so I don't have to continuously do it.
What?
Those trousers any? No, they're not any better. What? I'm keeping it. This guy's got no money. That or because I'm leveling up, I get more money. I'm not sure why. Is there anything I want from him? The answer to that is no. But I'll grab some stuff. Okay, so now he's got some money. I just really want to unload my stuff. Only one shirt. I'd like to keep those. Sell that. Yeah, those aren't better than what I currently have. Neither is that. That's the same thing I have, and that's not better. I got lots of ruins, which are very, very weightless. Do these weigh anything? No, none of these weigh anything. Awesome. That's what I figured. I do have some of these. I wasn't even aware of that. Oh, I have a lot of lunar shards. Alright. Oh, that was actually worth a lot of money. I have a lot of books. What I should probably do.
See you.
Is read them. Got a decent amount of cash. Cleared up inventory. Doesn't give me anything. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off here, and let's see where this actually is. Oh wow, that's way out there. Okay. I guess we can go to the partisan hideout. Wow, Roach is way the heck out there. And it's time for me to cut this video off. Once again, I'm going to complete the secondary. There's just so much to do in this game, and I love it. We're going to complete as many secondary quests as are relevant to my player level. And then Witcher contracts, then treasure hunts, and then we're just going to go around the world map. So there's so much to do in this game. Basically, 200-hour playthrough. I'm doing it all, which means it's going to be more than 200 hours, and I'm not complaining at all. Anyway, I'm cutting the video off here. Thank you all much for watching, and God bless.